point. The turnaround point came for me a good 5 to 6 months after the actual attempt of committing suicide, and in more ways than one it came from both school, surprisingly I know, and home, but obviously the biggest place it came from was from me, as I now had decided why shouldn't I be happy, and I also knew I wanted to be happy and I wanted to get back on my feet, and that enough was enough, and there's no way that I was getting back to the point where I was a few months earlier, because it is so awful being that low and being in that darker place and just feeling alone. And yeah, I wasn't going to feel this way anymore, as I'd had enough hurt to last me lifetime. And yeah, and I just felt, well, now it's my time to be happy. And also the school were now more supportive, which, to be honest, it's a shame it took them until my breaking point and like trying to kill myself and end my life for them to do it though. But yeah, they were more willing to help me out however they could, which was great, as it was a huge help for me, knowing that the school were now behind me and willing to help me through the problems I'd been having within school, and yeah, just, you know, making sure that everything was okay at home. And yeah, also I was having meetings every so often with Mr. Eden, where like I could just sit and talk to him about anything and everything I wanted to, that was going on inside of school and out. Yeah, and I was having more help and support than ever really, which was great and was exactly what I needed at that particular moment in time. Also I've now becoming more sociable, whereas before like, I'd just shut myself away and isolated myself in an attempt to not get hurt anymore, thinking that the more I shut myself off the better, but obviously this wasn't the case. And yeah, one of the first things I did when I realised that hey, I couldn't carry on how I was and I needed to turn my life around for the better was I started to talk with my friends more and just hang out in school with them. And also, whereas before I was never invited to anyone's 13th birthday parties that they were all having at the time. Yeah, whereas everyone else in my group, year group were, I was now slowly but surely starting to get there. Very slowly, but you know, but I was getting there by going out a bit more with my friends and just getting a small social life going on. Also, something the school always looked for in Year 9 students was the students who were interested in becoming what's known as a peer mentor. Yeah, for when they get to year 10, and a peer mentor is someone who's there like to listen to other students' problems, and is there when they don't feel comfortable to go and speak to a member of staff, and you as the student, you know, you help to deal with the issues. Like if you can, then only pass it on to member of staff if you're unable to deal with it or it's like really, really serious or whatever. Yeah, also the peer mentors can be buddies and buddied up with vulnerable students and will work with them on a one-to-one basis, most commonly meeting them once a week. Also, most peer mentors get assigned a Year 7 tutor group to help out in, and to be there for like if any of the students have any problems, no matter how big or small they are, and like just, you know, be there to talk to and that. And of course, as soon as this option came up, I instantly, without hesitating, knew that this was what I needed to do and wanted to do. So I signed up to do this, as I knew this was something I had to do to help others like me who may be going through a hard time and may be unable to speak to the staff like I had. And I thought, well, this is something that I could be good at, and it could be good for me to do, like with my recovery and that, and keep me focused on. And it's something I was interested in doing anyway, like since Year 7. And yeah, and just something I think I needed, and so yeah, I put my name forward for thinking I could help. If I could help at least one student, then I'd feel happy and feel as though I'd achieved something. Because yeah, I knew I could never help like everyone. So one person would you know, be very satisfying for me personally. And I think had I not been in this better place, I'd never have even put my name down. But obviously, put my name down didn't mean so I would become a peer mentor. It just meant that I was interested. But it was definitely a step forward for me. And yeah, I will see you in my next vlog. See you soon. Bye.